Hello and welcome to today's tutorial where I will be showing you how to make these gorgeous little hearts. So all you will need is some yarn of your choice, a corresponding hook, a yarn needle and some scissors. So let's get started. Make sure you have enough yarn wound off ready to go. Just move my hearts out the way. So we're going to begin with a magic ring. I recommend looking on YouTube for a ring, as this is what I did a few years back when I was learning how to do one, because I really wanted to learn new things. So this is my method, but definitely look up how to do a magic ring. To begin the heart, we are going to chain 3. So 1, don't chain too tight, because I just made a video prior to this where I tried to work into these chains on the following round and it didn't really like me, so I decided to start again. So learning from my mistakes, don't chain the first 3 chains really tight. The next thing we're going to do is 3 trebles into the ring. I talk in US terms, so that's 1. So yarn over, twice insert into the ring, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and 2 again. Last one. So my rings come a bit tight, loose. 2, 2 and 2. The next part of the heart, because that's the top left, is the bottom left. So we're going to double crochet 3. 1, 2. I don't know why my camera likes to keep focusing somewhere else. There we go. And 3. If you know me from my other videos, this camera here, you'll know, does not have an autofocus, so I have to keep checking, but my little square keeps moving on my screen, so I hope it doesn't move its focus for you. Okay, so we've done our chain 3, our 3 trebles and our 3 doubles. We're going to chain 1 and then we're going to make a treble into the ring like so, there. Then we're going to chain 1 and then we're just going to repeat what we did on this side, but mirror image. So we're going to start with our 3 doubles into the ring. It's 1, and that's 2, and 3, and then obviously we're going to make 3 trebles. So yarn over twice. That's 1, that's 2, and lucky last is 3. Now we started with 3 chain. We are now going to finish with 3 chain. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to slip stitch into the middle of the ring. So nice slip stitch, just rotate however works easy for you. And now we come to making our second round of this heart. So this is where I had an issue last time. Let me see if I can just focus, I'll zoom in a bit more. Okay, so we have our chain 3 from the beginning. We're going to do a slip stitch into each of those chains. Now let's see if this works. Let me get my yarn, too big. Okay, so slip stitch. The first one is always going to be tricky. So we want to just force that however you can. Oh look, it's coming. Oh no, I missed. Do you know that you want things to work well for your videos, but it's also nice to show that things like this happen for you as well. Okay, I got it in there however I got it in there, but I got a slip stitch. Let's just count that as what it is. And then we're going to slip stitch in the next 2 obviously a bit easier. I think it also has something to do with the yarn. What I'm using is Stylecraft Naturals, which is a bamboo cotton mix, so there's not much give in it, whereas if I did it in an acrylic, you've got more of a give and you can easily squeeze your hook in the correct spot. So it's a lovely yarn. Probably one of my favorites, to be honest. Okay, so now I've done that, we are going to work the rest of round 2. So in the next 3 trebles, we're going to make 2 single crochets. So 1, 2, just check that it's focused for you. I'm trying not to move, but I have to move. 1, 2, and then in this one, the last treble, we do 2. And then down the bottom here, we're going to do a single crochet in each of the double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. I'll just grab some more yarn. And then in the chain space from there, we're going to make a single crochet. I'm showing you the rounded version of my heart pattern. I do have a more pointy one that I'll go through with you afterwards. So we are now at the treble, which will make a single crochet, a chain 1, and then a single crochet back into the same stitch, just to give it that little point. Single crochet in the chain space, single in each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and a 3, and we're back up to our last 3 trebles where we'll make those 2 single crochets in each stitch. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So now that we've done that, we need to finish off by slip stitching in the next 3. Now these ones are a lot easier than the beginning 3. So don't worry, you can do this easy. Yeah. I say that, it doesn't work. I'm going to now cut the yarn here and show you how I finish off. Just leave a nice generous tail for weaving in your ends. Okay, so I've done the slicing of the yarn. Just going to pull the yarn through the loop of the stitch. Grab your yarn needle and we're just going to thread it on. I'm going to make an invisible join into the first slip stitch. I will link to my other videos on how to do this so that you know. It's super easy, a great skill to have up your sleeve for whenever you're crocheting. That's how I finish off each round and row. So just like that. I'm going to pull the ring as tight as possible now so that it closes the nice heart, and then we're just going to weave in your ends however you like. I'll just do a quick session here for video purposes. I'll weave in my ends on both so then it's complete as such. This one will be a bit tighter because it's really tight. Oh, look, my fingernail polish matches my yarn. It's called pale pink too, the yarn. Alright, argument's sake, that's done. Snip your yarn. When you have scissors. And I will bring it in. And there you have a nice little heart. Now to do the pointy version down here, I will show you, and I might show you in another yarn. I'll be back. Okay, so I've returned and I've worked it right up until where I need to show you. I'm using Stylecraft Special DK and I'm using it in Cornish Blue. It's lovely blue. Alright, so we've done rounds 1 and partially round 2. I'm up to the chain 1 space. So we just make our single crochet in that one. And then in the treble stitch, what we're going to do is do a single crochet, a chain 1, and now I'm going to show you with my needle, and I'm going to go closer and closer. So in here you're going to slip stitch into the front loops of, of the single crochet that you just made. So that's how I normally do my picots when I finish. So we've done our chain 1, and then we just do a slip stitch into both of those front loops, and then back into that stitch we're going to make our single crochet, and then single in the chain space, and then everything else is the same as the rounded heart. So singles in each, and then 2 singles. I'll just quickly do this because you don't really need me to show you, in each of the trebles. And then, do you know how easy it was for me to do those slip stitches in that section? Okay, so now we just do our slip stitches, and then the last one, if I can get it in, cut my yarn, throw it away, pull through, then we just do our weaving. Invisible join just quickly again. The link will be provided in the description box below. Pull the ring nice and tight to close the heart, and then I'll just do that in there and there, and one more because it's finished, so we might as well finish it off properly. And then one more. I've probably gone through the front, but anyhow, that's okay. Oh, my scissors need oiling. Listen to them. Okay, so there you have your pointy heart. You can see it has a definite point down the very bottom. Oops, sorry, I just touched the microphone. And the rounded version. So they're well, they're exactly the same except the stitches that you work into the treble stitch. So there you go. You can make it in any yarn that you like. Just use your corresponding hook and you will have hearts coming out of your ears. This pattern is a free one on my blog. So go and check it out. I'll pop the link below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on my future patterns. So yeah, I hope you had fun. I'll see you soon. Happy hooking. Bye.